Hello everybody! I'm continue playing around with my build, trying to find something, you know, even more powerful. But this is seriously OP, the most OP build that I tried. More OP, 5 times more OP than my fighter's bindings. The first time that I actually felt that I don't even need potion barrier. Imagine this. The wither armor with this one is insane. And you have these two pads, the lantern ones, they're just amazing. When you buff them up, they just shred everything. Everything. Because my health is just always up. It's crazy. And I can clear everything, by the way, with the explosion. It's just crazy. Look at the explosion. It just clears everything. Insane crowd control. I mean, seriously, I wouldn't say that if I was sure that this is just crazily powerful build. Here I'm actually just with one. I'm using actually a mushroom. But then, of course, I decided to change and use 2 of these paths because they're so powerful. And this weapon that I'm using, just one-tapping everything. When you play with the fighter's binding, even all the damage that I've done, and I've done one of the highest you can actually get, it doesn't feel effortless as this one. This is just like they are made of paper, of nothing. Now, I have to admit, I thought that it won't work like this. It won't be that, it will be hard. I thought that I'm going to suffer. You know, people say slow weapon, and all the other things. I thought this is going to be a disaster, but I had to try it. It turned out to be the most powerful build I ever created. It's still not finished, by the way. Sometimes even I forget my pet and it just eliminate everything for me. Look at this. I forgot him. He just went there. Clear everything. Look at this. Thank you. Insane. Now the thing is that there's so much utility here. The thing, I'm using those 2 lanterns and using this to provide them buffs. They're just crazy. They eliminate things so fast for me. I don't need to worry about exploders. They're just dealing so much damage while I'm actually, like, you know, stabby with this one. And this one is crazy because it's one-tapping so many enemies because of the committed and the damage here. And I can also strike twice. I'm just deleting things. Even without them, I'm so powerful with this weapon. And if the exploding is insane. You need to understand, exploding is super useful when there are many enemies. I just wipe them out. And the thing is that people are still debating, you know, with this weapon. And I ask, and you know, what to put there because I'm not an expert in Souls build. And they told me, you know, leeching and radiance. You don't need this. I have no healing on my weapon at all. None. 0. All I use the weapon is for utility and damage. Crowd control. 0 zipped. I'm the tankiest I've ever been with any build that I created before. It was never so easy for me to do anything that I do in the game with this build. The thing is that even if you see this, it just doesn't connect, right? It just doesn't connect. You think maybe I'm exaggerating, but I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. That's how good it is. I mean, I thought when I used it that it won't be... I mean, I would have lots of situation issues, but no! I just felt that everything is so easy with this. It's amazing. You just put a few things, just suddenly things work like better than you expect. It's insane. So now I'm using those 2 and buff them up to actually take advantage more of the utility. Look at this. Everything is just gone. Because I can buff 2 enemies. And actually I like the idea that the mushroom I can do kind of lots of damage, but the thing is that I don't need it because those actually deal damage. I wipe that with 1 or 2 hits, and the other one is coming from my friends here that help me out. It's pretty cool, and I can make it. The thing is, I can make it even more powerful with better items. I'm still working with what I have, and I know that I can get better. So the thing is that better ball, so even more souls. Gilded maybe a wither, but the thing is, even with this, it's just insane. OP, it's insane. It's not just OP, it's super OP. I told you, it's just crazy, and it's so much fun to play with this. Really, I mean, I'm doing the missions, for example. You know, the maps, all the different one in Apocalypse 25. Easy. easy. Even those that actually a situation here and there suddenly become like too easy. And I said, what I actually done? Well, I just changed my build to something else. Even my top builds, more powerful builds with the melee weapons, sorry, with the fighter's binding, can't even compare with this. It's insane. And you know, I haven't spent a lot of time with souls builds at all, but I decided to because I found this weapon and it just looked incredible to me. I saw that there should be so much utility there, and I told myself, alright, let's try it. But it surprised me. So overall, I'm just having a blast with this. Now, I read your comments about, you know, having the weapon with a distance, but you need to understand, when I create a build around the weapon, I created so I won't need to keep distance. I would just go to the face. I don't need to keep distance from enemies at all. I want them to come to me. This is the whole idea here. So everything just works so perfectly. I'm just wiping out everything. There's no words for this one. Really, this is one that surprised me the most. Usually I didn't spend a lot of souls build because I found them weak. But really, it's just insane. Again, just crazy. So if you're kind of thinking twice, you know, where you should go with the soul build, I give you one example, and I'm telling you, this will be more powerful. This is more powerful than anything that I've created. I feel like I can just go and just do so much damage to anything. I'm not afraid of anything. I can even search for armors without even poison barrier. Seriously. That's how confident I am in this build. And I can send this to most of the builds that I created, if not all. And I can tell you that it clears enemies. This build clears enemy faster than the fighter's binding by far. Seriously. What you think about, you know, there's crowd control won't be great, but you have your two bodies fighting for you. You have the exploding. You want enemies to come towards you. You go to the face. You're not afraid. You don't need to time anything. And just going in whatever it is. And my health keeps up. I can actually go here and over this, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine in almost any situation. I went even against electrified, a larger bunch of enemies with thorns. I just survived. Before this, I probably would be thinking twice, putting my potion barrier up. But this one actually held on, amazing, surprisingly good, surprisingly well. And again, no radiance, no leeching. What a beauty. No radiance, no leeching, and I get much better survivability than all the other builds that I created with this. Of course, some builds require this, I'm not saying, of course, but it's kind of funny seeing that I'm not actually using any healing on my weapon, but just the Anima Conduit and armors, the 6% leeching, and it just keeps the health up in the most intense fights. It's amazing, just amazing. And again, although I'm kind of spending a lot of time with builds, I didn't expect this one to perform that good. And this is how good it actually is. So again, this is the build. This is not the final build, by the way. I'm gonna make improvement hopefully to find some more unique and interesting, for example, a bow and a wither armor with a gilded perk, so it can be even more powerful. Seriously, it can be even more powerful. I don't know if the thing is that I'm asking myself, you know, what more I can want. This is just so OP. But the thing is that I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind. That's the whole point. Finding great synergies with things. And again, this is very thanks to the gilded, and of course my buddies here fighting next to me. But this gilded weapon is really good. You can really kind of deal lots of damage with them and provide great utility. You get always to be kind of up with the number of souls. So you can charge your bar and every your companion is ready immediately. You're never out of companion. There's a slight cooldown, but then you can actually use them very quickly. The cooldown is 5 seconds, very quick. Even the buff is relatively good, so it's not slow. Everything feels very good and responsive, and that's the beauty of this. Amazing. So this is it for this video. Again, make sure to subscribe to my channel and watch out for improvement of this build. This one is insane, I'm telling you. You have to try it out. Even something, a workaround with some other items, because that's how good it actually is and feels. You need to try it out, because seriously, I wouldn't believe someone if I saw this even in the video. There's something that you need to try and see, but I think the video also speaks by itself that how easy to clear everything. And again, it was even easier with my top fighters binding build. By far, by the way, not just better. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. More videos are coming. And of course I'm gonna improve this one. This is now gonna be my main build. It's kind of funny. My fighters binding gonna take a rest for a while, which is cool. So I see you on the next one, again with some more updates and many cool builds, by the way. Many amazing builds with great synergies. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.